All right, so now on to Blonde Idol. When would you use the Blonde Idol? Good question. Let me tell you. So, Blonde Idol is a high lift. There are high lifts in the Color Fusion line, and there's also the Blonde Idol line. The Blonde Idol line, I feel, is a lot more complete than the Fusion line. There's a lot more options. They have a few different cool products that are new, pretty new. I mean, I guess within the last couple years, but they have the lightener, which is awesome. This one is kind of throws you through a loop because it's not one-to-one. It's 1 or 2 packets depending on how much lift you want. If you really need a lot of lift and you need to like power it up as much as it goes, you'll use 2 packets. And then you have to put the oil in. You can't forget that. I'll show you how it comes. It comes in these packets. So each box has 4 packets. So that could be anywhere from 2 to 4 applications depending on what you're doing. And then it comes with the little bottle of the oil. And there's enough oil in here to use up all of these packets. Most likely. I think it's a 2-ounce oil bottle, so it's assuming that you're using 2 packets to 1 ounce of oil. And then they also have the base breakers, which are really great. Very quick. It's just 10 minutes. You put it on the regrowth anywhere that you have like a harsh line of regrowth between your foils or whatever, or even between hair colors. You can just have them come in for a quick 20-minute style and base breaker, and then it lasts them a little bit longer. That's what I've been doing with my hair because I've been trying to get a little bit more of like a shadow root, and not even a shadow root. I'm trying to kind of grow my hair out, and I kind of like the dimension that it's giving me. So I've been doing that. But they have so many options in this Blonde Idol line, and they're awesome. So they even have this pearl base, which is beautiful. They have a double P, so it's even like more gray silvery than this one. And what I love about this color line is it tells you on the box, right on the label, what the base of the hair is that's best for this color. So on this one it says 7 to 10. I'll show you here. So the base 7 to 10 pearl. So if they had hair 7 or lighter, you would use this one, would give you good results. If you put this on hair that's darker than that, it will still be warm because it's not enough of the pigment in there to counteract or to lift out that much undertone. So you need to keep that in mind. If you're going from really light to, or from really, really dark to really light, this is not the best color for you. You'd want to use one of the stronger lighteners, and then you could do another, like you could do a toner or something. But so these are 1 to 2 ratio. So it's double 40 volume. So you're using like 1 ounce of this color to 2 ounces of 40 volume. Or whatever, like if you only need like 1 level of lift, obviously you wouldn't use 40 volume, you'd probably use 10 or 20, but it's double the amount of developer to 1 ounce of this. So it's a high lift. They work fantastic on virgin hair as long as you formulate correctly, making sure that you're not putting it on too dark of hair for the label on the box. And all of them have a label like that. The titanium, the one that says T on it, it's a 12T. That is going to be your most powerful out of the Blonde Idol. And that would go as low as level 3. So someone that came in with level 3 hair, that would be like the limit of this color line. You wouldn't want to try any, like 1 and 2s, don't even try it. I mean, it's definitely going to be warm still if you use this. You need to use a couple applications or something. It's hard to get really dark hair light. It takes a lot of work, but yeah, so the titanium one, it says it right on this list, 3 to 5 is the natural level. You can get it up there, and it's very cool base. So it has the most power in the base to counteract that orange and the red. Really cool line. Love the base breakers. The oil lightener, it's very conditioning as far as lighteners go. You can use this on the scalp or off the scalp. If you use it on the scalp, obviously you wouldn't use anything past a 20 volume. And this is actually formulated to only use 10 or 20 volume. The reason why it can give so much lift with only 10 or 20 volume is because it also has that oil lightener in it. There's a lot of lightener going on in here. You can get up to 7 levels of lift with a 20 volume in this color line. So it's the lightener. So you know, you're not using these together. I mean, you could put this in a foil and this in a foil and it'd be fine, but you wouldn't want to like mix these together at all. They're separate things within the same kind of line. Something that's really cool about this is that it's easy application. It stays a little bit more runny. It stays moist throughout the process. So if you're doing something that you're wanting to apply it with a bottle or it's taking a little bit longer, this is really great. As opposed to like the flash lift is great for like painting on and stuff, but it's very thick and you have to keep whipping it to get it to kind of loosen up because it dries out a little bit. But this stays, the oil helps it stay moist. I'm so sorry I had to use that word. All right, you guys, that is all I have for you with the color lines of Redken. If you have any questions, please comment below and I'll try to answer those. I don't think I've covered everything because there's so much to know, but it definitely should have helped you kind of decide what color lines you absolutely need. If you're trying to think of going into this color line, you don't have to buy all of them. Like I said, I made it work with just these two for a very long time. I know people that make it work with just these two. I think it's really important to have something that can gloss as well as be a permanent. So I would recommend at least having a couple of these lines just so you have more options, but it's not like you have to have every single one of them. It is very nice to have options, but if you wanted to start out trying one and then add as you get comfortable with each color line. I hope it helped you guys and I love you all. Thank you so much for the love and support. Just a few weeks away from having this baby and hopefully we can get back into doing hair full swing. And that's about it. I want to make sure that you guys know how much I appreciate you and you guys are the best. We'll see you next time. Bye. Don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe, you guys.